Well, good morning. It is a good morning. So today is Friday. I believe it is the 8th. So super excited because we got, you said it's Tuesday? No, it's Friday. It is Friday. According to the, I don't know, who came up with the days of the week? Is that still a part of the, what is it, Gregorian calendar? Am I saying it right? Something like that. Who knows? Anyway, so according to whomever decided to make the days of the week, today is Friday. Anywho, so this morning was pretty good. The reason why I say it was pretty good because most recently I have been praying for patience with my little beauty bug. I've been praying for patience. I've been praying for just to be a better mother and to have a better relationship with my kiddos. I know I spoke in my last video, one of my last videos, about we as parents have to establish a healthy relationship with our kids, so our kids are not afraid. You know, of course they respect us, but they're not afraid. And when I was taking my little beauty bug to the doctor, I didn't think that she trusted me, because it was like I had to keep holding her down to get her blood work and different things like that done. So anyway, establishing a trust relationship. And along with establishing that trusted relationship, I want to make sure that when she does something that she's not supposed to do, I'm not immediately responding, raising my voice, aggressive body language. I've noticed when I am recording and sometimes I talk to her, I'm like, girl, your facial expressions was a bit much. Like, let's tone it down, sis. Let's tone it down. And at one point I was actually wanting to, crop it out. But I'm like, no, that's not being true and authentic. Like, we have moments where we miss the mark, and we have to be okay with that. But knowing that you're able to recognize it and then correct that thing immediately, expeditiously, then that's the whole purpose of a process. Is because you're seeing where you were at one point and then your growth. And so I didn't crop it out. I still left it in. And some may say, like, it probably wasn't that bad, but just for me and my conviction, it was bad for me. So I say this morning was very good, only because I was trying to balance getting ready, and my little beauty bug was in the bathroom. She was brushing her teeth. I like to give her the autonomy to do things by herself, but then of course I check on her like every, like I would say, like 5 minutes. And some may think, like, in 5 minutes, do you know what your kiddos can get into in 5 minutes?
5 minutes?
This is why when I record, I like to do it by myself. Yes, my love, 5 minutes. Like, even though she's still young and don't know, that's why. That's in my last video I was talking about that too. Like, I don't like recording in front of my son, because sometimes I feel like, one side I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, because I'm like, okay, you can't really express yourself because you want to be mindful of their feelings and what they may think or say. I mean, what they may think based on what you say. And then too, like, when I vlog, like, this is my therapy. Like I said, when I started this channel, this was my form of therapy, just releasing. This is my journaling. So anyway, that's why. Prime example. Anyway, she got into quite a bit of things in my bathroom. She had been in there being monitored, of course, with me. for the past few days, and she was doing well. Same things that are on my counter. She wasn't touching. She went in the bathroom. She did what she needed to do, her hygiene, and it was done. She gets into my essential oils. It's all over the counter. She gets into the lotion. I'm sorry, not the lotion, the soap. So my soap is gone. My essential oils is gone. But my counter is very much so moisturized right now. And cleansed too, because it was the hand soap and my moisturizer. Now, my moisturizing oils, they're pretty pricey because I'm doing organic and natural, and I'm like, no, mama, that's not what we do. Okay. and the crazy thing about it was I didn't even feel the urge to yell. I didn't feel the urge to raise my voice. I didn't feel the urge to show very aggressive body language. And of course my mirror is right there, and so it's like, bam, yes, I see you. Examine yourself. The mirror is right there. Self-examination at its finest. So I was like, thank you for the conviction. I'm here for it. I'm here for the growth. I'm here for it. So the way I feel I handled it was very well. Very well, and I'm proud of myself. And once she saw that I didn't raise my voice or show that aggressive body language towards her, the response from her was different. And that's how I know now, like, okay, this is how she needs to be parented. This is how, because I had been giving her pow pows. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's literally a hit and miss with the pow pows. But based on this whole interaction with her, this is something that I'm definitely going to utilize on a regular as my first go-to. And I know at times, like, realistically, depending on whatever it is that I'm going through that day, sometimes it may slip out. I may slip up. I'm human. I'm not a robot. However, I know for a fact, just based on this interaction and based on what my intentions are right now, that's going to go at the top of my priority list. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on, making sure that our interactions are like that. One, because I need to develop that trusted relationship with her, because as she gets older, she's going to be exposed to so many different things that I don't have control over. And based on the relationship that she doesn't have with her dad right now, that's also going to be a challenge that she's going to have to face. And whatever other, issues there are, external issues. And so, and then internally, whatever it is that she's going through within herself. And so one of the things that I want to make sure is the lines of communication is always open. And I know some people are like, well, she's young, she may not even know yet. I beg to differ. This is how you establish. This is the nurturing, and this is how your cubs develop that relationship with the mother when they're young, because that trust is solidified, first of all, just with you providing their basic needs: food, shelter, water, and now, comfort when she's feeling sick, when she's feeling agitated. I'm doing my best to make sure I'm easing that pain or that agitation, that irritation. So anyway, proud of myself this morning, because that was a realistic morning. I had a power struggle with her, and we were able to handle that interaction in a very healthy way. And I'm on time for her doctor's appointment. That is a celebration. That is a celebration. celebration. Like, I believe we're gonna get there maybe like 2 to 3 minutes to spare. But the fact that she was up, there was a power struggle. She ate breakfast. She had something to drink. I was able to deal with my son. I was actually able to get myself ready, do my makeup, a simple look, and get out of the house on time. It's a good morning. Something up my way. Top of the morning to ya, decent. Hey, hey. Top of the morning to ya, girl. That's my song. It's a good morning.
Mama.
Yes, baby.
I go to the doctor.
You are going to the doctor. We are almost there. We're like 1 minute away.
Take a medicine.
They may give you some medicine. I'm not sure. But if you don't, huh?
Want to take your eyes?
Yes, they're gonna check your eyes. You remember, you are a smart little chickie, you. They are. They're gonna check your eyes. This was like a week and a half ago, and she still remembers. That's another reason why I gotta get on top of my game, because she gonna hold me accountable, baby. She ain't gonna let me slip up. Like, I'm even like, girl, you are gonna have to really be mindful of your bad habits. Like, if you still have some. Like, I don't think I do, but a lot of times when we don't think, them bad habits is right there knocking at your door. So anyway, so yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and follow back up with her getting her eyes checked. She had drainage and they weren't able to get her in, so I was advised to take her to the pedi center. And the pedi center was like a 2-hour wait, and we were still waiting. I think by the time I said, okay, it's a wrap, like, we are gonna go ahead and go, because there was still a couple of people in front of us, and I had already been waiting for 2 hours. Then on top of that, her drainage looked like it had stopped. So I was like, we're gonna get in here in this office and I'm gonna be like, what is going on? What, like, we don't see any symptoms. So, and I didn't take pictures. Usually I'm pretty good with taking the pictures, and I didn't take any pictures to show them, like, okay, this was taken this day. This was taken, 2 days ago. So we ended up just leaving. I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and monitor. And yeah, so we ended up just leaving. And we had to, this is the follow-up appointment, because I wasn't able to get her in soon. This was the soonest that they were able to get her in. So so yeah, we're going to this appointment right now. But
I need to see your eyes.
Look at her, Beanie. You look cute in your glasses, love.
I want to see your camera.
I
want to see camera.
What about the camera?
Right here.
You see it? Yeah, you see you. You see you. You see you. Okay, come on. We gotta go sign you in. Okay, so quick update. So I made another executive decision as a mom. They are extremely busy right now, and so we're not gonna stay. Lady, girl, you gotta be looking both ways, sweetie. Are you sure? Huh? You gotta look both ways, sweetie, before you come out, mama. Okay. Is he turning in? Are you turning in this way? Lord Jesus. And it's not a stop sign right there. You weren't supposed to stop. I don't think people know the rules of the road. Okay. Go ahead and go. You look like you got a delivery, sir, and you may be running a bit behind. Go ahead. Anyway, yeah, so I made an executive decision. Mama Bear made the executive decision. We're just gonna follow up with the nurse. I was told that there is an on-call nurse that I can call with on her insurance card, and we're just gonna do that because one, they were extremely busy, and I'm not gonna be like like these are the things that you have to consider when you're a single mom. One, even though she just ate and she should be okay, that's not always the case, and she's not gonna sit. she's not gonna sit, and I didn't bring enough entertainment for her. So we're not on a busy day, because on a regular day it's already pretty tough having her to just sit or to walk around until she's being called. And this appointment, like I said, was scheduled like maybe a week and a half ago. And even though she didn't get seen at the Petty Center, that was strictly because her drainage had stopped. So, I mean, it was brought to my attention that she could have also possibly just had the infection because she has allergies. And with her being a toddler, you know, she doesn't always wash her hands before she rubs her eye. Her first response is to just rub her eyes, not even realizing her hands aren't clean. And so that's what I thought it was, you know, from once that was brought to my attention. I'm like, okay, that definitely makes sense. But depending on how severe the infection is, I didn't want my baby to, like, you know, go blind. Like my anxiety kicked in on 10, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta take my baby to the doctor because she gonna go blind. Hi. So yeah, that's why I made her an appointment, even though it was kind of settling down a little bit. I just wanted to be sure, because I'm like, I want my baby to have her eyes, and like, if it's preventable. Like, some things is like, okay, it was a freak accident that happened, or, you know, but this is totally preventable if I can get her an antibiotic to clear out the infection. But like I said, she takes her elderberry, she takes her multivitamin on a regular. I think we forgot it today, but I'm pretty good now, you know, with staying on top of it. Even I'm pretty good with staying on top of it, and I missed it today. I'll make sure she gets it when she comes home from school. So anyway, I'm like, I think she'll be fine, because if the drainage was still really bad, like, it really calmed down. Like, she still wakes up with a little bit of crust, some drainage, like it was probably draining throughout the night. And so she's been waking up in the mornings with, you know, the crust still in her eye, which is why I still wanted to get her checked. But it's not nearly as bad as it was. So I believe it's healing. I just need to make sure I stay on top of giving her natural supplements to to strengthen her immune system, so her body's able to fight off the infection naturally. But so anyway, yeah, I was advised that there is a nurse, and I can follow up with that nurse and see what that nurse advises me to do while I'm waiting, or if it's even, you know, necessary for her to, you know, be seen by a doctor. Because like I said at her last appointment, I feel like I should have half of a check, because a lot of the things I either finish their sentence or I present something that they hadn't, you know, thought about. And this is just not me trying to, like, think that I'm better or more qualified than a specialist or a practitioner. It's just, this is what was said to me from the specialists or the practitioners or doctors. So with that being said, like I said, I'm humble, you know. I totally get it, because most doctors they're only practicing what they are told to practice. And in most cases, it's not holistic, it's not natural, you know, because they have to continue to keep the cycle of big pharma in business going. So I totally get, you know, they're going to continue to prescribe medications, or they're going to continue to practice the way that the board of whoever gives the doctors their license, whatever that board, everybody is what is that called, in cahoots together. So I'm like, at the end of the day, educate.
You never
At the end of the day, make sure you are educating yourself, paying attention to your child's body. Our bodies are our temple, and our bodies will tell us that our bodies communicate with us very well. And the only reason why our bodies don't communicate with us well is because we're not taking care of it. So it can't communicate with us well. Our bodies can't communicate. So healthy eating, rest, replenishment, hydration, and it's really that simple. It's really that simple. So anyway, so I'm on my way to take my little toots. I'm on my way to take her to school right now. So I'll go ahead and tap back in a little bit later. Thank you so much for taking a picture with me. You're so cute. You're so cute. You think you're cute? You're beautiful. Do you know that?